So what we mean with this transition is actually their synergy, their nexus. It's what do they do together? What do we normally think about it? What people think by mistake is that green transition and digital transition are more equal than other transitions like demographic transition. So it is about their nexus, and that already not many people pick it up. What is their nexus? What most of the people that think of nexus think of is the conflict, because data centers spend too much electricity and there's a lot of gadgets that we throw away, e-waste, and telecoms also are power hungry. But that all together is about 3% of total emissions. It's more than aviation, but it's not the biggest problem. What we do not do and what we do not focus enough on is the synergy of the two. How can digital really help sustainability? And sustainability estimates are that it can cut 20% of the emissions. It can accelerate circular economy, especially 6G can help on that. It can help many social and environmental issues together. And that's what we are not realizing. That potential is not realized. So what I have tried to do is to create metrics, to create ways to quantify this enablement, because we just talked about it, but nobody could actually measure it. Everybody says naively, oh, digital is good and it helps the environment, but nobody could actually nail it and say, this is the nail. So now we have the metrics. It's called Green Digital Coalition methodology. And I invite everybody to use it to actually quantify what we're doing for environment and climate as digital. Because people forget that there are 3 dimensions of sustainability. Digitalization and 6G, as always, will help the economic one. Efficiency gains, do it faster, do it cheaper, do it better. So the economic I don't worry about. The social and the environmental, and that combination is where really it will make it or break it as a technology, okay? So what 6G can do, the question is what it can do better than 5G. What it can do that we cannot do today, because people say, but we already have all this technology. Why do you want another faster, more, why more gadgets again in place? So we need to tease out what we can do with 6G that we cannot do with 5G. And there are several good examples. I give you 3. One is with 6G and the spectrum that it uses, like terahertz, we can actually sense things we cannot sense with 5G. And that is the pollution, the water. We can go under the surface and see what is happening. So environmental monitoring. Second, energy harvesting. So with 6G, all these gadgets that are around, acquiring data can actually be powered by wind, solar, water running. So if it's a sensor in the pipe, the water can run it. So there is a possibility that is not in 5G or 4G that you can actually enable self-powering of all these gadgets around. So that would really save us a lot of connectivity and energy spending. And the third, for me, the most important, is that 6G will allow massive readings of things in the supply chains. The most important area to help with digital is to make our economy circular. And you can do massive readings of pallets of objects. And you say, yes, this is the product that is actually the one I'm looking for. You can read the conveyor belt to separate the waste. And you can also read products for consumer info. So ultimately, you can move to product as a service to get our businesses to do sustainable kind of business models. And 6G can really help there.